Hi ladies, I just wanted to show you the journal that I made during last week. This one's going to be my journal to write in and record a few things for my kids to read later on in life, hopefully when I'm gone, just so that they can understand, I suppose, me, the person that I am, not just the mum that they know. So let's just do a walkthrough. So my cover, the image is from Google. I've just fussy cut it out, stuck it onto the front cover, and I've popped a couple of layers of Mod Podge over the top to seal it and give it a bit of a matte finish. It's quite pretty. Just some lace, and then I've just popped some blue little diamantes in the centre of the flowers. So the book is actually hand stitched, so I've hand stitched in 5 separate signatures into the book, popped some seam binding. What I've done to put the seam binding in here is I've actually grabbed my crocodile and punched 2 holes on either side, obviously before you actually stitch your signatures in. And all I've done then is just thread my seam binding and my ribbon through those holes and just tied them up into a bow with the charm that's tied into it as well. So this is just a charm I've made. I had a bracelet sitting around that I no longer wear, so I've just started to rip it apart and pull the bits off, and I'm going to use them as charms on my books. So that's the spine. And then the back cover again has the lace and just a little Jane Austen quote, friendship is certainly the finest balm for the pangs of disappointed love. And that's that. So again, it has a couple of layers of Mod Podge over it just to seal it. So this is the album inside the front page. So this is our first signature here. I think I've got about 5 pages to each signature. The papers here are from Kaisercraft, and I've just popped Tell Your Story on here. So there'll be a lot of blank pages in this because I'm actually obviously using it to write in. My stamps are from Kaisercraft. I think they're from the 75-cent collection. Digital paper that I've downloaded from my purchase. Tuck spot, tag. I just kept the backing off of some old stuff. So say something like this, for instance. You can take the cardboard out and recycle it, and you can cover it with paper and you can use them as tags. So that's what this is. It was just a pack of 12 of something, and I've just covered it with paper, and I probably will cover the other side as well, and it just sits in there. My stamp, doily for a tuck spot, some tags on this page as well, and just a little tuck spot in there, and I can journal on both of these pages and write some little notes or quotes on these little tags. My paper clips, I've actually popped some seam binding on my paper clips just to make them a little bit more pretty so they don't look too ugly. Now this is the centre of the signature, and what I've done is I've actually made the envelope from a template, and inside you'll see the stitching. I don't know if you can actually see it or not yourself, but my hand stitched signature is in the centre of the envelope just to give it a cleaner, streamlined finish. So I've already got a tag inside my envelope. I intend to stick pictures, photos in here of the family and so forth. Just another ticket or tag from the Simply Jane ephemera pack. More journaling space, some washi tape. I could even use the washi tape to put something down, because washi tape doesn't actually rip your paper when you're bringing it up. Okay, so it can come back off and you can use it to hold anything down on your paper. Another ticket, another tuck spot with the doily, another tag, more journaling space, more tags and decorated paper clips, just a stamp to jazz up the page. I can journal on there. More tags, some more stamping, tuck spot there, tags again. It's very simple, straightforward at the moment. Well, hopefully once I've finished with it, it'll have writing all over it and won't look anything like this. True life is lived when you when tiny changes occur. Sorry, I can't talk. So I've also put just little quotes throughout the book as well. I've got to put my gain centre of the signature stitch inside the envelope. You can put pictures, photos on these little flaps. More stamping and some little inspiration. Another tag, you can write on the back. So that's the end of the second signature. So I'll just flip back. So that's one signature there. And that's the second signature in there. So this is the start of the third signature here. It's a stamp I've had. I used to be a Kazaz consultant a few years ago. So I've got so many bits and pieces from that sitting around, mainly stamps now. So that's a Kazaz stamp, just definitions of family, and just a flourish stamp. Paris, on my bucket list. So love to go to Paris. Probably never get there, but you know, stranger things have happened. Again, the centre of the signature is the envelope that I made, and the stitching is inside the envelope to hide that. It's a little tuck spot here. Yep. Making a bit of mess. So if I can get that in there. This little pocket. And another little pocket on this side. I can journal or put a picture on here into the tuck spot. And same again. More journaling space. So I've had to put the book down, it's getting heavy. Another tuck spot here. Sorry, I've got some noise happening in the background. It's my two rabbits fighting, so if you hear some noise, it's just them. Journaling card in the tuck spot. So I've just used a strip of paper and I've popped some ribbon down the side, and that's just a sticker, so it's a vase with some tulips in it, being my favourite flower, and just some stars just to decorate the page a little bit. Papers from the Simply Jane collection, and this here is the end of the third signature. So that there is the third signature. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of coffee stained papers and the envelope in each signature. Tuck spot with the doily, just some little books. It's from scrap paper that was left over from creating these pages here. and ticket from the Simply Jane paper pack. You can journal on the back of that as well. A flap, and I have a little tuck spot in there. Dream as if you will live forever, love as if you only have today. So all these little stamps just from my collection, just there for a little bit of inspiration. The centre of the signature here, presents, I love presents, who doesn't? Centre with the stitching inside. Home is where the heart is. Family, cake, love cake. Laughter is the shortest distance between two people. I like that. Live well, laugh often, love much. And again, another tuck spot. Vintage butterfly. Postcard tag. Just a bit of ribbon down the side, just give a bit of decoration to make it obviously not look so plain. And just a little stamp on here. Life is not measured by how many breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. Another tuck spot in here. I can keep adding to this as I work with the album when I get going. Life is not a matter of milestones, but a matter of moments. This can be used as a tuck spot for something underneath there. And this is just a bit of leftover paper I've just stuck down to decorate a little bit more. And this here is the end of the 4th signature. Again, the papers are from that Simply Jane collection. Another pocket. I can pop photos in there, whatever. I can still write in here as well. Again, that's not a tuck spot, it's just some decoration. This one here is your tuck spot. Have a tag in there, a tuck spot. This here is a pocket. And I can write obviously here and in here as well. Just some leftover ribbon I had that I've stuck there. Another ticket or tag. I can write in there and on the back. So I've got lots of space to write and record all my memories for my children. I think I'll probably go right back to when I was a kid. I think I might shock the socks off them. A smile is a curve that sets everything straight. Centre of the signature. Instead of using the magnets, I've just used the Velcro dots. Just cut them in half because I didn't need them too big. Another tuck spot. Little tag. Dance like nobody's watching. Love like you've never been hurt. Sing like nobody's listening. Live like heaven, it's heaven on earth. I thought that was quite pretty. Another one. Every day I wish to make the world more beautiful than I found it. Another tag, postcard tag. And that's the end of the 5th signature. So the Simply Jane papers and just the other side to the Madame paper collection from Kaisercraft to finish that off. And there you have it, my journal. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll be back later with part 2 of how to construct these altered books to show how to put a few pages together. Alright, bye ladies. Bye.